Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to my show, Surrounded by Stupid. Hopefully it'll be an entertaining look at all the stupid people, stupid situations, and stupid things that are just out there. What can I say? I'm a people watcher. I spent most of my life watching people, and I really didn't understand stupid for a long time. My father would say things like, why do you have to be so stupid? Do you want to be stupid? I really didn't understand it. Then one day I had an epiphany. So I acted on that. I figured that there had to be something to this. Not just that there were stupid people out there, that there were stupid actions, that there were stupid things, stupid businesses, stupid restaurants, stupid parking, stupid drivers, stupid auto producers, just stupid everything, all over the place. I spent a long time trying to figure it out, and I thought that I would write a book. Be the logical express or logical step. The problem is, I started figuring out there is so much stupid out there that there just wasn't enough paper in the world to write the book. So what I decided to do was create a show, a web show. Hopefully here soon I'll have a website up and running, and think we can go from there. I guess first, since this is the pilot, the first things we need to discuss is what is stupid. Now some people think, oh, well, she's stupid, he's stupid. No. You have to look deeper. The dictionary gives you a definition of stupid is the lack of intelligence and common sense. I think that they're understating it. I certainly believe that there's more to stupid than that. I believe that stupid is almost like a virus, or maybe genetic. I haven't quite. All of us have the potential for stupid. We all do stupid things. We have. Every single human being on this planet has done something stupid in their lives. But I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the truly stupid. Now, here's where I'm going to warn you. If you are stupid, you're going to be offended. And personally, I don't need the grief. Best thing for you to do is move to it. Go, check the video up there or check the video down there. Don't be looking at this one, okay? Because I'm going to tell you that any video that I do, there is a very good chance that a stupid person out there is going to be offended. Please, I'm just trying to help you out here. So here's what we're going to do. Our show, we're going into the definition. Like I say, the definition is, they say is lack of intelligence, lack of common sense. I don't believe that. I believe that it goes deeper than that. There is a genetic something or another that causes some people to just be stupid. But the problem is there are people who are susceptible to stupid. From here on out, let's just say stupid is a virus. If I refer to stupid, I'm meaning it as a virus, not necessarily a person, a place, or a thing. But to catch stupid, it only takes one person to truly be stupid. I've known highly intelligent people who have been swayed by stupid people. It's just there. It happens. And just because an individual is stupid, they're only harmful to themselves, maybe one other person. Every once in a while, in rare cases, a stupid person may excuse me, do something truly stupid, like grab a gun, a knife, a sword, and go kill a bunch of innocent people. Now, I'm quite certain I'm going to hear a lot over that one. Oh, no, that person is mentally unstable. Yeah, but even a mentally unstable person knows difference of normal, abnormal, right, wrong. There are too many people around them to tell them. So for this person to do something wrong intentionally, let's just, I really don't want to get into that. Not right now. We will eventually, somewhere along the lines, I'll write it down. But what I'm really getting at in people is that the fact that, yeah, we all do something stupid, but stupid is not just a state of mind. Sometimes it's a way of life for some people. They just continually do things stupid over and over. And I know you know people like this. Every person here knows somebody who is just plain stupid. That's just the way it is. These truly stupid people stand out. And what the biggest problem is when these truly stupid people start talking to other stupid people, and they started getting into groups. Then you got a group of stupid people. Now we're talking about they can start doing damage. If you can think of any group out there that you, and not necessarily disagree with, but think of some of these groups out there that just, you look at them and you think, oh my God, really? They're allowed to run loose? Maybe some people, you go through, give them an interview, maybe we ought to tattoo stupid on their foreheads. That way we all know. As we're going through life, we can treat those people the way they need to be treated. Oh, that's a good boy. You go ahead. Because that's exactly the sort of people I'm getting at. You can't take stupid seriously until you look a little further. I mean, we see it on TV. We see it in movies. How often have you walked away from a movie theater thinking, God, that was stupid? Or you've seen something on TV saying, they really did that? That was stupid. Music comes on the air, it's on the radio, and you're going, that is the stupidest song I've ever heard. Now, every once in a while, you'll hear a song that sounds stupid because this person did it a certain way. But then somebody else does it, and it's perfectly fine. Well, it happens that way. But hopefully we're going to cover a whole lot more. Somewhere in the future, as I progress, we're going to talk about drivers. We're going to talk about movies. We will talk about music. We will talk about people in general. We will most definitely talk about businesses. I have several businesses in mind that just I won't deal with. I'll tell you up front. Eventually, I'm going to tell you about McDonald's. I'm hoping that's an entire show, because McDonald's is not McDonald's anymore, and I am tired of it. I will not eat at another McDonald's. Some people are sitting there thinking, well, that's just stupid. Well, it may be, but it's my choice. Another rule when it comes down to being stupid, it goes against my own personal belief, goes with my personal belief that even though we have the right to do something, does not necessarily mean that you should do that something. Just because you have a right doesn't necessarily mean that it's morally correct, and it definitely does not mean that it's just the right thing to do or not do. Too many times you hear about things happening in life, and you're saying, well, that was just stupid. When somebody other side says, well, they can do it if they want to. That's true, they can. Another thing, it is, I want to make sure that everybody understands this, that I am not out to offend race, creed, color, religion, or sexual orientation in any way, shape, or form, because that has no bearing on me or my show. The truth is that I'm more of a modern thinker. I see things a whole lot differently than most people. I've watched you. I've seen what you do. I'm the guy who's sitting in a parking lot and watching you pick your nose. I'm the guy who sees your big butt, you're 400 pounds, and you're trying to wear spandex. Come on. You know? You're not going to see my big butt in a Speedo. Why? I have every right to do it, but I'm not going to do it. Because A, I don't think I look good in one, and B, I don't think you would think I look good in one. Some people say, well, I don't care what other people think. Well, there's your problem. Other people determine whether you do or do not get through life certain ways. I talked to a gentleman one time, and I'm sorry to say he wasn't real bright. He was definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed. Tattoos everywhere. He had more hardware in his face than my tackle box. And I'm not saying anything against this. If you really feel the need to have piercings all over your face, if you feel like you have to have tattoos all over your body, go for it. I'm just telling you, go for it. If that's what you want to do, you have every God-given right to do that. But do not go out crying to people about how you can't find a job. That's where stupid comes in. You get a tattoo across your forehead that says F. I'm telling you, you are not going to get a job dealing with the public. Don't even worry about going to school to be an accountant. It's not happening. Now, used to, people talked about bikers. You know, they'd have a few tattoos, have the long hair, the beards, and all this. I know bikers that have the beard, have the long hair and the ponytail, and a few tattoos. But if you were to see that same biker at a dealership, a car dealership, furniture store, if you saw them as the manager of your favorite restaurant or something, you wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even think about it. The beard is well trimmed. It might even be braided and pulled up. The hair is pulled back. They look 100% professional. Hard to get that job at the bank as a teller with a tattoo across your face. I'm just saying. When you get ready to do something, think about it before you do it, because you don't want to be considered stupid. Again, hopefully I'm reaching out to the higher intelligence people. Stupid people really don't need to be watching. That's just it. I'm not out to offend anybody, but trust me, it's going to happen, because stupid people have no reasoning. They really don't. Personally, I believe being racist is stupid. I know some of you are sitting there, and I'm not a racist. I'll tell you that straight up. So don't even write me and tell me, oh, what you said was racist. I don't care. There are black people out there watching me right now who think that I'm just a crazy white guy. There are white people out there saying, well, I can't believe he's he's talking good about black guys. And of course, they'd use different language, but I don't care. Race, creed, color, race, or religion, sexual orientation. There's another one. Oh my God, I don't get this. Yeah, there are people out there that are gay. Again, it's stupid to hate a whole entire bunch of people because of your own religious or philosophical reasoning. You know, so far I have three people at this time who are supposed to be trying to find somewhere in religion that says that homosexuals cannot go to heaven. Personally, my God loves everybody. I don't know about yours, but the biggest reason why I don't go to church is because, sorry folks, I can't believe the way you do. My God loves everybody. You know, my God's my best friend. We have a couple of beers together, we talk, sometimes he heads me in the right direction, sometimes he lets me pick my own way. And I believe everybody else would be better off if they did that. I've talked to people who were libertarian, and they have one of the greatest views of government that I've ever heard of. And I love it. I really do. It may need to be expanded on, I think. But they do have the greatest grasp of what our country was really based in. That as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, why not? As long as it doesn't interfere with someone else, then why not? I don't think you can get any simpler than that. Conservatism and all this. Eventually we'll get into the whole politics thing. Like I said, this is going to be a show about stupid. And trust me, we have got a lot of stupid people in politics. That might be a whole series. Businesses, that's another one we got to deal with. I just want people to understand that I'm not out to pick on you. I'm really not. The only people that, and I'm not trying to insult you, but if you are stupid, you're going to be insulted. Drivers. I saw one today. This woman had to be stupid. Had to be stupid. Let me say that again. Had to be stupid. When you pull into a parking lot and the parking spots are diagonal. You know what diagonal is? That's at an angle. You pull into that parking spot. That's the way you pull in. Pull in. Then you go into the store, you do whatever business you have to do. Then you get in your vehicle, you back almost straight out. You're at an angle, so you got to pull out a little bit, cut the wheel. If you're pulling in to the right, you'll want to cut that wheel to the right a little bit when you come back out. And then you go straight out and you can leave by your leisure. This woman, on the other hand, had pulled into a diagonal parking spot. Now, the parking spots in this parking lot, you go down, both are diagonal this way, which means it's pretty much one way. Except this woman didn't want to go this way. She backs out of her parking spot. You've heard of three-way turnarounds? Three-point turnarounds? This woman went forward and backwards 6 times just so she could go back the wrong way in this aisle. It didn't faze her that she was backing up traffic, blocking other people. Other people had to wait because she was jacking her car all around. Truly stupid. I talked to another gentleman and he's like, "What was that?" And I said, "That is one of those people that really do not need a driver's license." And he laughed. His wife laughed. His wife says, "I'm not even the smartest person in the world, but I know better than that." That's the sort of people I'm looking for. Again, if you're stupid, you better change it now, because if you keep watching, you're going to be disappointed. Hopefully those with the higher intelligence will figure out what I'm trying to do. All I want to do is show you. Maybe, just maybe, you will be able to tell some of these stupid people, because I do. I have a zero tolerance for stupid. I cannot handle stupid. My doctor tells me it's my problem, not the world's problem. Wrong. I grew up in this world. I have watched slowly as our country it's like the IQ is dropping. And not slowly. I'm talking by leaps and bounds. There are people that are just, it's almost like they're breeding stupid people. You know, there's parts of the country where they breed basketball players or breed football players. Have at it. If that's what you're concerned are with life, go for it. But, you know, breeding stupid people, that's just not the way to go. If you're teaching your children that handouts is the best way in life, you know, or conning other people is the greatest adventure in the world, no, that's stupid. I knew a girl that was teaching her daughters how to con people. What she was trying to teach them was when they get older, they need to find a rich guy. And I flat told her, I said, that's stupid. Because sooner or later, there's going to be a guy out there that's not rich, and he's going to con them because he knows what they're looking for. Well, then what? You're stuck. Matter of fact, I know a girl that was like that. She thought she was marrying a rich guy. Turns out he wasn't rich. And then she wanted out of the relationship. And he said, go. But everything here stays. The car's in my name. The house is in my name. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She had no choice. If she wanted to live in the house, she wanted a car. She thought that he was just going to bend over backwards and say, okay, take the house, take the car. Nope. She finally had to leave. But she didn't get anything out of it. What else about stupid? We got to cover. I'm trying to think of some things that give you an idea of just the size, the scope of the stupid in this world of ours. Just the idea that stupid people can do stupid things on TV, and not me. I do my best to try not watch any reality TV because Hollywood's being lazy. The state networks are being lazy if they're coming up with reality shows. And of course the people that are on there are portrayed as just that, stupid. Why would you put yourself into a position to where you yourself look stupid? One of these days you will go back, you will watch that, and you will find out that you look stupid. And if you think that a network won't edit to make you look stupid, they will. They will in a heartbeat. When you're on these shows, remember, when you're on these shows, you're not alone. I just heard one recently. Somebody told me about it and showed me. I think it was shown to me on YouTube, or I might have heard it on radio. But there was a woman who was supposed to be fairly famous for one of those reality shows where you're in a house or whatever, and she got voted out. Then she goes on a talk show, something or another. And, of course, she's supposed to be closed in, or I'm not real sure. Since she's still signed on to the show, she's still out there. She's secluded. She doesn't even know what's going on right now. But basically, her manager quit her, or her acting, or what is it? Modeling agency or something dropped her like a hot rock, because she was saying things on the show that were racist. And I'm thinking, at the time, because I see a lot of it, I see a lot of racism out there, and I hear different things. But there are some things that are said or done, might have out of context, maybe. Sometimes it's not really racist. But, in her case, though, they showed me the clips, they showed me the cuts where she's talking to someone, and almost in the same position, same person, she's going step by step through people, and she's talking about a guy who's gay, and I'm not going to repeat what she said. She's talking about a lady of color, a black girl, and I forget what the other one, I think there was 3 of them. Oh, yeah, an Asian, a girl who was Asian descent. I don't know. I don't know where the answer is when it comes to the whole race thing. Personally, I think we ought to just drop all that crap and instead of the whole hyphen thing, Asian American, Black American, Afro American, Japanese American, Indian American. I know we just are Americans, and the only reason why we would even discuss uh, uh, color or ethnicity, ethnics, I'm tired. Sorry. Well, I think you understand what I'm saying. But the only time you would even discuss anything like that is if you were describing the person. I'm trying to fix this friend up on a blind date, and what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, he is a great guy. Well, what does he look like? Well, I'd rather not say. Why? Because we're trying to be politically correct? No. Say, well, his father was Japanese, his mother was black, so he's tan, he's got the high cheekbones, he's got the pulled eyes. I'm not trying to be racist, but I'm trying to describe my friend. What am I supposed to say? Well, he's a mixed breed. See, that just doesn't work. So why not? Why can't we just leave all that crap out and say, look, he's dark skinned, he's got almond eyes, he's got high cheekbones, such and such, he's got dark hair. Be done with it. Why do we have to say, oh, well, he's of Asian descent, but he has a little black in him too, and so on and so forth. See, that's where we're getting in trouble. And I'll tell you another thing. Since we're kind of on that subject, I really don't want to get too detailed in any of this, but the whole the whole racist thing, we've got to stop. We really have to stop this. And the only way to stop this is find those people who are perpetuating this and tell them to stop. I am so sick and tired of hearing how the man's trying to keep me down. I'm not trying to keep anybody down. I've got friends that are black. I've got friends that are homosexuals. I have friends of everything. But I do not subscribe to the treating people differently because of this. I will treat, most people think I'm an insensitive ass because I will crack a joke about anybody and everybody. Uh-oh. Actually, that went off a little early. Okay, well, let's run it a little long. We'll see if we can cut in editing. The whole idea that that we really have a problem in this country about racism. We do. I'm not trying to cover it up. I'm not even trying to sugarcoat it. But the trouble, the most of the trouble out there in the racist agenda, the arena of being racist, is that the media perpetuate it. They do. They do this every chance they get. You have leaders out there who will perpetuate it. All you have to do, I tell you what, try this as a test. It works for me. Listen to someone talk and see how they say certain things. I was told a story back when I was a little boy. I was a young boy. My grandmother actually told me this story about a little boy had went up to his grandfather and said, Grandpa, said, Jeremy says I'm racist. And Grandpa, the grandpa says, well, you're racist? Well, that's an awful big word for you. Says, what, so who is Jeremy? And he says, no, Jason, I'm sorry. Jason, Jeremy, I can't remember the name. I am tired. But he says, well, who is Jason? And he says, he's my black friend. And the old man looks at the boy and says, son, yes. Why isn't he just your friend? You know, the little boy isn't racist. He just didn't know. He didn't know the difference. When somebody says, that. But, the rest of us, I think we're old enough to understand the difference. I'll crack jokes about anybody, everybody. It doesn't matter. They're jokes. They're meant to be funny. Never hurtful. We had a supervisor at a plant that I worked at. If I was going to make fun of him, I probably would have made fun of his height. I'm only 5'7". He, on the other hand, was like 4 foot nothing. But he was black. And for some reason, I still hadn't quite figured him. If he liked it, so be it. I thought we kind of grew out of the big fro thing, but he wound up being our supervisor on our line. And for some reason, me and him just did not get along. We just did not get along. But I'm not part of this story. What had happened was one of the other lines had stopped. Basically everybody just kind of slowed down. Apparently they had gotten a little faster than what they were supposed to. They were going to be ahead of time. And so they stopped to kind of take off a break, eat up some time so that they could be on time, if you understand what I mean. And he was down at the line I was on, and one of the gentlemen that was packing away the parts yelled up at him and said, hey, I think you need to get over there and crack the whip on them. They're just lagging around. This guy absolutely lost his mind. He went up front to Human Resources. He wanted to write everybody up because we were all laughing. And he said that was a racist thing to say. That it was uncalled for, that it was racist, and something else. I forget what it was. But we're still trying to this day, we were still trying to figure out how that was racist. I don't know. But I didn't say it, didn't care. I wouldn't have said it anyway because he was, you have to have a certain amount of respect for your supervisor. So, but, in that case, fine. He can say what he wants to. But he also set himself up. He had actually had a journal that he wrote in all the time, and he actually told somebody in his office that his goal was to have 1,000 grievances written up on him in less than a year. That was his goal. Why would anybody get a goal like that? Why would they want a goal like that? Does that look good on a resume or something? I don't know. Back to the subject at hand, stupid. I like to pronounce it stupid. S-T-U-E-P-I-D. Stupid. It can be a person, it can be a place, it can be a thing. You got to beware though. A stupid person can walk up to you, and if they're infected, they may pass it on to you. You've got to watch yourself. If you are a high intelligent person and you're watching this show, hopefully you will understand and you will get away from them. Matter of fact, the best thing for you to do is look at them and say, you're being stupid. Go away. I think we've had enough for today. I think this went well. We'll try to get this up on YouTube as soon as we possibly can. I do wish everyone a great evening. God bless, and remember, you're not in this alone. There's a whole lot more of us, but if we watch, we might be able to defend the whole country from being infected with stupid. Have a great evening. Thank you.